Rina, how long have you had this song?
So I wrote it. Actually, it was the last song that I wrote for my album, which came out in April 2020, and that was my debut. And I wrote it with someone called Johnny Latimer, but then I kind of finished and rewrote the whole melody on a plane. So yeah, I was like really inspired, and the original melody wasn't clicking, so I just rewrote it all on the plane. So I've got these voice notes that has so much distortion from the airplane sounds, but I wrote it because I have friends. I'm queer myself, and I have all my friends are queer, and just hearing their stories about getting kicked out of their house when they were a teenager because they came out to their parents, or just their struggle with their sexuality or just belonging or their identity, and just hearing their stories. And I really just wanted to write a very pure love song for them.
Music is so powerful, and when you find a song you connect with, it's just next level. The song features an iconic artist, Sir Elton John. How did Chosen Family get to Elton's ears?
Well, Elton found me. Elton is a huge consumer of new music, so much more than I am. And he obviously has this show on Apple Music called Rocket Hour. And he showed me, has his iPad, and all he does is look at YouTube and look at Spotify and look at all these new like playlists and new artists. And he was telling me about all these new artists. And so that's kind of how he found me. And he started featuring my music on Rocket Hour way before the album came out. He was obsessed with this song called Comme des Garçons, that I had, and then he was obsessed with Bad Friend and all the Chosen Family as well. And then we just stayed in touch. I did an interview for his show, which was really surreal. The first time FaceTiming Elton John was crazy. And then we just became friends. We connected, and Elton was just such a huge fan of the music and was just really curious to see how I wrote. And then he was really supportive of me when I didn't get nominated for a Mercury because of my citizenship. I have a Japanese citizenship. I've lived here for 25 years. And so he was really supportive of that and just really outspoken about me. And he's just been, it's crazy that I call him a friend. We chat all the time on the phone now. But yeah, he found the song. He loved the song. He's saying how it resonated with him, and his family sing it all the time around the house, which is crazy.
The video is absolutely stunning. You look sensational, Rina. Tell me about shooting that music video.
Well, so that was actually shot in Elton's house. I quarantined for 14 days. I quarantined for 14 days before recording the song, and then also before shooting the video, because I was just like, I'm not risking anything. Took those tests, whatever. And we dressed the parts of his house. He has a beautiful gallery section in his house, so he dressed it with all that fabric. And actually, the camera, we had 3 cameras set up, but it was not. There was no one behind it because of going for COVID, and there was no direction, so it was really scary. So we had 3 takes, and we just had to shoot really quickly and just make sure we got the shot. And so I was trying lots of different things out, and but obviously Elton's just so used to it, and so I was just trying to lead with him and trying to go off his energy. But honestly, I've never done anything like that. Obviously I've never done a duet like video like that, let alone with Elton John. So I had to learn on the spot real quick how to do that. But I love it. I think there is you can see the genuine connection between me and him, and the fact that we're singing about a song that we're both so passionate about and believe in.
Did Elton give you a tour of his home? Did you get a chance to look around?
Well, again, it's COVID, so I didn't want to do that, but he has invited me to his house to have a bit of lunch and a bit of tea. So, when things are a bit better, I think, when he gets the full vaccine, when I get the full vaccine and everyone's all safe, then yeah, definitely, I can't wait to hang out with him probably.
I hear you are a fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Have you had a chance to watch the new series?
I know. Well, actually, this is like my secret vice, because I have a song called Excess where I kind of take the piss out of the Kardashians and the whole everyone who's living in Calabasas and all that, super rich and stuff. But yeah, it is one of those things. You know what? I love watching it because I love seeing big families. It was just me and my mom growing up, really. So I love seeing how much they fight with one another, because I'm just like, that's amazing. I don't know. I love seeing people fight and then come back together. I think that's a really strong relationship. But I've just seen the first episode actually. So yeah, I haven't actually watched the rest, but I will be indulging when I have a bit of time. I've just been in the studio like nonstop, so.